All right. So how do we? Okay. So where do we want to start? Just so
We
have an
want to
idea.
start with the Pop Tart.
Okay. So there's the pop.
The disgusting Pop Tart.
Get to the Pop Tart.
Get
What
to the
flavor?
Pop Tarts.
The flavor's the Pop Tart.
I don't think we're ready.
We're ready.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Fucking. We drank one of those fucking beers. That was our mistake. My wife's like, "Do I need to Uber you home?" I'm like, "I don't know. We're gonna drink seltzers. I didn't even plan on the beer yet."
Where did the soda go?
They're right here.
Okay,
They're
cool.
behind the delicious fucking
Yeah.
candy apple.
Jordan's like, I'm going to win. This isn't a contest. This isn't snacks around the table.
No,
okay.
no. I'm gonna win. Every time pretzels are involved, somehow they just end up being better.
All right.
Oh, by
Please
the way, I
start
want
the
to
show.
try those other pretzels that you're doing.
What, are you cutting this? I like that you wait to do it and then I say something. All right. I can't. I need a full start, dude.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to I'll Watch It Later at the Concession Stand. Our second episode of At the Concession Stand. We have a plethora of snacks for you today. And I know I said last time.
There's a lot.
I'm not even kidding. I thought we were gonna tone it back.
Right. I said the last show we were going to tone it down. But guess what? We come through. We fucking go hard on the snack show. You get one a month.
Coming in hot.
We're
I
going,
was putting stuff back on the shelves.
Yeah,
today.
we're going hard. It's fall time. We got so much for you. This is the snack show where we try the Bud Light seltzers fall flannel flavors, which, just so you know, a bitch to find.
I'm so upset about these.
We had to
There's
go
a whole
to
story behind that, too.
Total Wine. Were you with us, Jordan? Yes,
Yeah,
you
we
were.
all went last week.
Yeah,
after the
we
show.
did. That's crazy. But I found the mystery flavored Pop-Tarts. We have everything. So let's just dive right in. So how this is going to work today is we're going to try a snack, but throughout the snacks, we are going to try these seltzers. We have apple crisp, we have maple pear, we have pumpkin spice, and we have toasted motherfucking marshmallow. We got
And disclaimer,
we're drinking.
We're drinking.
This
Hey,
is a
we've already,
drinking
like, a
liquid
beer.
show. We
7%
got
alcohol.
Mountain Dew Cake Smash. And we have chocolate Dr. Pepper. So as we're eating snacks, we will be blending in these delicious drinks. At least I think they're delicious. Who knows? And we'll be trying the snacks, trying the seltzers, trying everything. We'll be just meshing it all together. As always, I don't start because I'm the lead host guy. So we will go
Oh, look at me.
counterclock. No, it's
at me,
just
I'm
a
the lead.
saying. It's just a saying, Scott.
I am the best.
I'm
my
here.
snack will be later.
I'm here with my best friend Jordan.
Hi, everybody.
And my producer and brother-in-law and other best friend, Scott. Hello. And we will be going around the room. We're going to start with Scott like we did last time. The next time we'll start with Jordan. But we're just going to keep it simple because we got a lot to get through. Scott has brought for us prepared snacks.
I want this left in. Before we started any of this, we
said
legit
Pop-Tarts,
said
I
we were
know.
going to start
I
the
know.
Pop-Tarts,
I
and he
know.
completely
I
railroaded
know.
it.
But I'm second, so let's just do
2
this.
seconds before starting.
Whatever, dude. We'll get over it. Anyways, what do you got for us today, Scott?
So on the quest to find anything randomly interesting, I was cruising the aisles of the Walmart and the Wally World and found, so they've got quite an extensive flavor variety in their marshmallow section. Now, I'm going to preface that I do not like fucking marshmallows. And I hate Peeps, and this is what this reminds me of. So I have 2 bags, but what I'm going to start with is I'm going to start with the Swedish fish flavored marshmallow. And it is they look like Swedish fish.
Can you just grab both bags? Because I mean, yeah, this is an hour-long show, but if we try these like individually, we're just gonna be
right?
here
But
all day.
I'm just gonna introduce this one first.
Okay.
So they look like Swedish fish. They're red. They look like Peeps, and I fucking hate Peeps.
Listen, man, I like Swedish fish. These do not look appetizing whatsoever. I do like marshmallows, though. I'm wondering if I just wonder if these will be Like if these are good on like a graham cracker or something of that nature.
Okay.
So
These, okay, out of the bag, it's just like when you smell the bag, they almost have that fruit punch, almost like Hawaiian punch / Swedish fish. They're very strong smelling.
Aaron was just talking shit, and now he's giving me the, oh.
well, this is the first thing I'll say. I couldn't eat a bunch of them,
No.
but
It's got that crunchy, granulated outside like a peep,
like a peep.
I got thoughts.
which I don't like. I don't think it tastes like Swedish fish.
No,
Not
that
at
was my
all.
first thought. These taste like marshmallows that are fish shaped.
But it
They
is-
smell better than they taste.
It does have a sweet cherry flavor,
I don't get any of that.
I get it all.
but
yeah.
it's not Swedish fish.
Oh, I get nothing.
So
Maybe I'm done.
in the back end, I get Swedish fish. Give me, no.
Yeah,
No,
take
no,
another
no.
one. Yep, have another one.
All right.
You asked for it.
Okay, so for me, when you smell them in the bag, they have that Hawaiian punch, cherry. Like they have a very
Yeah.
strong scent. When you bite into them, it's
Get
just
this other bag
marshmallow.
open.
It's just, just watching a grown man struggle with that.
If you're wondering what that noise is in the background.
No, they just taste like marshmallow with a, like you said, a granular out or like layer.
It's sweet.
I don't
It's
get
not-
that flavor.
It's
though.
not as bad as a peep
It's not.
by any means.
No,
it's
I
not as
hate
bad as a
So,
peep.
like I said on that one, the last time we did this show, I couldn't taste a lot of stuff. You guys could taste like the chicken and the chips. I taste peep at the end of the marshmallow. You get that marshmallow, you get that granular sugar, you get a little sweetness, and then once you swallow, you get that Swedish fish. It's just,
Yeah,
Scott, it's a snack show. I like them. You guys are
Wow.
gonna crush me, but I like them.
Wow.
They're good. I don't know their purpose.
I thought I was
Like,
coming to the table with hate on this one.
I thought you were too.
I
But
almost got pumpkin spice marshmallows, and honestly, like
that kind of sounds good.
the idea of marshmallow, just I'm not, like you said, I'm not a marshmallow fan, and
So now Walmart did have
know.
a ton.
They have a lot of
They had
marshmallow
popcorn flavored marshmallows.
Ugh.
They had cupcake flavored marshmallows.
I would try all these.
They had just a ton of flavors.
I saw keto-friendly, sugar-free marshmallows at Walmart.
Please stop talking.
So good.
That sounds disgusting.
Well, marshmallows alone just sound horrible. Just the I don't know. I feel like they're expanding
The look you gave me
marshmallow
right there was
flavors.
hilarious. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like you said, they have these.
But what
and
is
they
this
have-
purpose of this? I'm not going to make a s'more out of this. It's
you-
too sweet.
It's just to eat. What can you do with it?
There's nothing you can do with it. So my score based on that alone.
But you liked it. Let's
I
remember.
did, yes, I did like it. So I'm going to give
Okay.
it a 2.5. It's middle of the road.
Wow.
It's middle of the road for me. Would I, if somebody had a bag, I'd eat one or two and then I'd move on with my life. But I did like it. It wasn't bad. But I don't know what I would do with it. I don't know what it would do
Yeah,
for.
it's just to eat. It's
Maybe
that's
Just
all
sit
it
there
can
with
be.
your hand in a bag of marshmallows that are Swedish fish. And
Maybe
just eat 'em?
putting
Like,
it, maybe put it on a
seem weird.
cake or something. I don't know. You're not making s'mores out of this because it
No.
doesn't go with chocolate.
Maybe
It just-
white chocolate.
I don't know, man.
No,
It's bad. I mean,
I don't see a
it's not
vehicle
bad.
for it. Like maybe if you did find something like a white chocolate or something to put with it,
Maybe.
I don't see graham cracker being a flavor that you add to
No.
this.
So
But
I don't. I
see-
mean, and when I just said it's bad that there's nothing for it to go with. There's no even like suggestions or anything. Let's see.
It's marketed to be Swedish fish.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't get the flavor, so I could probably put that in a s'more, and it wouldn't really be that great for me. Like it just tastes like a marshmallow.
There's no even,
I
like,
don't even get the flavor.
there's
Kid-
no
kids will probably
suggestions.
love this
I'll
stuff.
try one more, honestly. I'm not getting the flavor from it, so maybe it's just me. I don't know.
It's a cherry, but Swedish fish has kind of a particular flavor. Like I like Swedish fish, especially
Me too.
fresh.
Did
Swedish
you
fish.
try the Swedish fish Oreos that they put out?
Yes.
What did you think of those?
Honestly,
a
it
Swedish
kind of
fish
tastes like
person.
these. It kind of tastes
So
like
you
these.
have the second one.
So the second one is I already could tell you that I'm going to hate these. They are Sour Patch. It's the same thing. It's a marshmallow peep looking thing. They look like the wedges of
The marshmallow. They look like marshmallow Sour Patch.
the marshmallow
They look
Sour Patch,
exactly like marshmallow
but
Sour
they're
Patch.
the watermelon.
Let me tell you right
I
now.
do not like watermelon.
And I love watermelon Sour Patch. I think it's the best Sour Patch.
And these
What did you
ones look
give the
smooth.
Swedish fish?
Probably 2.
And
Yeah,
what did
I
you
mean, they're
give
just
this?
marshmallow.
It's a 1. I can't eat them.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, I tried a second one, and I'm not getting the flavor.
So these look like the little, like the
I'm gonna
watermelon
say that.
wedges that Sour Patch has.
right.
And again,
Okay.
I'm just going to say right now, I know I'm going to hate it.
You're leaving these at my house, right?
So in bag, when you smell them, they do smell like watermelon Sour Patch. Smell that bag.
I don't even want to eat it.
I'm doing it. I eat the last one. Oh my god. I like these now
they're
better
so good.
because they're sour when you first bite into it. Consistency, it's weird, but oh man.
I'm just going to give my score now. It's a 4. I love watermelon sour.
4.
Wow.
Love watermelon Sour Patch.
These are good.
I could eat this entire bag.
You know what these taste
now,
like?
the only reason it's a 4 is because it's a marshmallow.
You know what? These taste like gummies.
They
Like
do.
watermelon gummies. Like
They
they're not
do.
even like
They're
marshmallow flavored.
The
They're
watermelon
gummy.
is not as obscene as the watermelon in a Sour Patch Kid.
I really like these.
Yeah, these are really good.
I hate marshmallow. This just tastes like a watermelon gummy. Like the marshmallow flavor is almost gone. Like the Swedish Fish, I never got any of that cherry flavor. I never got it.
You get the sourness.
This is sour and watermelon. And watermelon's not even like overbearing.
Yeah, what do you give them?
I'm gonna give these a 3.5. These are great, and I don't like marshmallow.
Dude,
but
I'm going to eat this entire bag
I would
once you
eat this
leave.
bag.
Wow.
Like they are Sour Patch. Like Sour Patch does really well with
Honestly,
consistency.
I figured that this was just going to be a filler snack. Nope.
These are good.
So if anybody asks, you can get them at Walmart.
Honestly, I'm glad you led with Swedish Fish because these were infinitely better.
these
Like
were
if you had
so
flip flopped it, I
fucking
would have been
good.
like, "These are great," and then these ones were like, "What the fuck did you bring me?"
So that was a
These are great.
calculated move on my end because I know
man.
that Aaron loves watermelon, and we've had this discussion because
Those are so
I
good.
absolutely loathe watermelon flavor.
I love watermelon like blow pops.
Dude,
I love the
I'm
watermelon.
not kidding you. I might just keep those in my house.
Those are good. I hate that I like those.
Me too.
Because, like I said,
What-
the sourness and the watermelon take away from the marshmallow flavor, and it just feels like it's a gummy.
I only
And
gave it
I
a
love those peach rings and those
Yeah.
sour apple rings. That's what it feels like.
I only gave it a 4 because it's in the same category as the Swedish
those are
Fish.
good.
What's it for? What is its purpose?
It's just to eat.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Sitting on the couch
I've never
watching I Saw the Devil eating watermelon
I was just gonna say
snacks.
I've never sat down and been like, "Yep, time to get me a bag of
But
marshmallows."
they're not in their snack section. They're actually, if you go down the baking aisle.
So they're for cake. They're for
Yes,
okay.
they're in the baking aisle with all the other marshmallows,
Makes
and they
sense.
have a permanent spot on the shelf.
Yep.
okay.
So it's not something that you're just not going to find. You can actually go to Walmart right now, go to the baking aisle, and you'll find these.
Okay, cool. So what did
I'm
you
not
give?
gonna lie. When I was younger, I used to eat like the mini marshmallows out of a bag.
Yeah,
But
not
it's
all-
before I started really not liking marshmallow as
Getting
a
a palate.
consistent flavor. But yeah, like those, I would eat those.
What,
those are so good.
What did you give the Swedish Fish, Scott?
It's a 1.5 because it's better than the Swedish Fish. But again, I'm going to say that I do not like watermelon.
And you gave the Swedish Fish 1.
Correct.
Right.
I gave the Swedish Fish
Maybe.
a 2.5, and I gave the Sour Patch Kids a 4. What did you give?
Swedish Fish are 2. These are a 3.5.
Okay.
Like just because I'm not into marshmallows.
This
But like I said,
shocks me.
This
This actually shocks me because
I
I was
was
thinking that this was just going to be a.
I wanted to hate
filler.
them. I wanted to hate those, but those are so delicious. Oh my
So
god!
we're going
these
to
are
move right
good.
along
Looking
to...
good
Oh,
already.
my God. Listen, so this is my snack, and it's the mystery flavor Pop-Tarts, which I got to tell you right now, smell terrible. When you crack it, it's a cream, but...
And it's got the weird
Oh my god!
Okay, so-
it smells like onions.
This is everything but the bagel seasoning inside a.
Well, that's what they say.
That's what
nobody
they say,
nobody
but
knows
no
what
one
the flavor
knows.
is yet.
But I'm upset that there's a
It's like a sticker.
no. What is this?
Like a
called?
decal.
No, what is this stuff
You
called?
talking about the frosting?
There's frosting on it. Oh, dude, I don't even know if I could do it. Is it? Oh no.
So Jordan
Oh
is
no.
giving
the smell is upsetting me.
the upset face.
oh,
I'm
does-
just gonna walk us through this as everybody else is trying this.
Do you like it? Do you like it, dude?
Just eat it.
I can't.
Eat it.
Oh, he's going again. He must like it.
You eat weird shit. Just eat it. So Aaron's going for it right now. He's
These are so bad.
spit it out in his hand.
These are so disgusting. I would rather have the ranch soda that we got threatened with. These are so bad.
It's like biting into an onion.
It's not.
I don't. You like them?
I don't hate it.
Take it home. Get it out of my fucking house.
I honestly, after this, I want to go and stick one of these in the microwave or the toaster and feel if this changes.
So weird.
It's very, very off-putting.
If it did not have the frosting on it, it might be acceptable. The frosting is sweet, and it tastes like it has like like onion filling.
Okay, so this is everything bagel. this is supposed to be a Pop-Tart that's an everything bagel. And it smells heavy like poppy seed and onion. And it tastes like frosted poppy seed and onion. It's so gross.
But the
it's
frosting
not the
is
worst.
sweet.
Yeah,
The
it's
frosting
so weird.
is sweet, so you get that sweet.
Do you think it's probably like the cream cheese? Like if they changed it to more like
God,
a
I
cream
don't know, man.
cheese, it would have been better.
I don't know. I think if they
The
just left
aftertaste is
I think
terrible.
because you can get unfrosted Pop-Tarts.
I couldn't
Right.
do it, man. There are a lot of snacks that I can't finish.
Oh.
Biting into that was like biting
So,
into a
I'm
raw
going
onion.
in again.
So the play-by-play is I took a bite, made a face. I took another bite. Scott's now taken bite number 2. Aaron barely got a bite in before almost spitting it out like I almost spit out the Skittles.
he spit it
last
into
time.
his hand.
He legit was not having it.
I almost threw up, and I'm not, and that's not me being dramatic. I almost threw up.
This is a case where it smells one way and tastes the same way it smells. Like with the Swedish fish, I could smell a heavy smell, and then it tastes like marshmallow. This tasted like it smelled, and that's the problem because it smelled horrible.
I can do
Scott's eating the whole thing.
You want the rest?
He's got a whole box to eat. He's gonna give him to his kids.
Yeah, you can take them home, dude. Honest,
it is punishment for me. I don't know why I keep eating it.
it's really weird, and I can
It's
smell
weird.
it coming wafting over here. Because as I've always said, we do the show in a closet, and it's just.
It is just a weird flavor.
I bit into it, and it immediately gave my stomach the like, okay, we're gonna reject this. So I literally almost threw up, and like I said, I don't want to be dramatic, but I cannot handle that. And I like everything bagel, like bagels. I like
Right.
everything bagel buns, but it's usually accompanied by a hamburger
I think
or some cream cheese or something savory. It's like a sweet onion. Not like a sweet onion, sweet/onion disgustingness. This is a total miss. They should be ashamed.
Aftertaste of it is what is worse than the actual bite of it.
It's still making my stomach churn. So with that said, I'm going to open up one of these flannel seltzers. We're going to do the apple crisp first. What do you
we
guys?
have to cleanse
Do you
our.
want to rate it?
Yeah, let's rate
Oh
this.
yeah, I
flavor.
am. I'm just saying in
Okay.
general. Go ahead, Jordan. What do you give the everything bagel mystery flavor Pop-Tarts?
I'll never have those again. I think people need to try them just
No,
to see
I
how
don't.
bad they really are. But honestly, never
Give
again.
them to someone you don't like for
These
Christmas.
these are a 0. Yeah, you hide them in a box of like flavors that people like just
This
to
is,
see
this
that,
is like the Harry Potter jelly beans.
Right. Yeah, just stick them in like a box of like the cinnamon sugar, and they'll put them in. They'll eat it, and they'll be like, "What the hell just happened here?" Yeah.
Yeah.
No, those are a 0.
I'll
never have those again.
I hate onions. I hate anything that just tastes like onion. I hate it all.
I like onions. That was the. I think what it is that it's a Pop-Tart. You think strawberry. You think cinnamon
It's not
sugar.
a
You
mind
think a lot
thing.
of. For me, it is because you think Pop-Tarts are supposed to be sweet. Most of the 99% of the time they're sweet. You don't have a savory Pop-Tart. So I'm going in with Pop-Tart and I'm smelling onion. I'm smelling garlic, weird flavors. And then it's just, 0 for me.
So the cream is a consistency of like what a smashed cream would be and of onionness. And it's just, I don't know, man. It's a 0 for me. It's 0. I don't want them even in my house. The smell, I can still smell them.
Leave the marshmallows, take the Pop-Tarts.
They're fucking gross.
Those are gross.
No. It's just, to me, it's disgusting.
It's
What did-
novelty.
Now-
You never put those in production.
And this is where I'm going to go that Pop-Tart screwed up by putting the frosting on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it wasn't for the sweet frosting, the onion wouldn't be that bad because we don't have very many savory type Pop-Tarts.
That's true.
So warmed up, if this did not have the frosting on it, would actually be probably like maybe a 2.5 or a 3. It's a 1 just for the sheer fact that they put frosting on it, and it's a sweet frosting with onion, which makes it super weird.
It's really weird.
it's-
It's not even like Vidalia onion where
You
like
don't
you're
even-
normally sweet. They just
You don't even like onions. You ordered your burgers without onions too.
Not necessarily. I do like onion flavoring. I don't like eating fresh onion, but I'll eat like grilled onions.
It's like where I don't like olives. I can't eat them. They're gross.
I
But I
like
love
olives.
olive oil. I'll use it in everything. But yeah,
So we are.
I get that mentality.
Yeah, we're keep talking about this dumb Pop-Tart, but we are now trying the Apple Crisp Bud Light Seltzer alcoholic beverage, which I'm a huge fan of seltzers.
not I.
Yeah, we get it. For some reason, it doesn't make any sense. It's 5% alcohol. It tastes better than beer. Chugging a beer all day.
But not a
What
16-year-old girl.
I like seltzers. Okay, I mean you can say that all you want, but you act like one. But seriously, like seltzers, I like them because during football season you can drink all the seltzers all day long, and it just kind of gives you a consistent buzz. That's why I like them. I don't want to get so sloppy drunk that I fall asleep in the middle of the day. I think it's just something you can drink, and it kind of, it makes everything more
I feel
fun.
like they're palate cleansers. Like if you're doing some beer and you're getting those, like maybe like during the winter, you're getting those pumpkin beers and stuff like that. Like we kind of had a couple today. You get like a seltzer. They're lighter. They kind of cleanse the palate. Aaron's making a face on this first. What do we do?
He literally just went to bat for seltzers.
Apple crisp. But these are... I don't know, man.
Okay, I got
this.
This tastes like perfume.
It tastes like what an apple crisp candle or perfume or like fragrance or Scentsy would taste like.
Correct.
So this is
air freshener. This
is-
tastes like air freshener.
Smells great.
Yes.
yeah, right.
Smells great.
Like an
Smells
air
good.
freshener should.
Now, to me, this tastes like the LaCroix of seltzers. This is apple, hint of apple. The rest of it's like a shoe. Like it feels like it wants to have an apple crisp taste, but it just falls so flat. It's like a flat soda that's supposed to be apple. It's not very strong. And for me, I like strong flavors to hide some of the other shit about it.
What do you mean it's not very strong? The
I don't-
taste kicks you in the face, but it
Oh,
tastes
I don't get it. It's
but it
very
tastes like
light
an
on
air
taste.
freshener.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like something at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah,
You're gonna get
or
that.
like eating a bowl of potpourri that just like an apple potpourri or something. That's
Well,
what it tastes like.
the apple cider donut Oreos tasted more like a candle than this does to me.
Really?
Yes, because this feels like LaCroix, where it's like it's a hint of candle, but it's not as strong as I think maybe you're getting. This is okay. Like,
this is the one
not
that I
worst.
thought was going to be the best one,
Right,
and
I
I
don't
can only
know.
imagine that this show is going downhill from
Yeah,
here.
this is not gonna go. We're not climbing the ladder. We're about to just jump off the cliff.
So you want to do maple pear next?
Do we want to do that, or you want to do another one and then come back to it?
Well, whatever.
So that way
do
we
you want to
gotta
do the popcorn?
We got to clean. I mean,
Well, I guess
we
it's
can do the
Jordan's
popcorn.
turn. Jordan, what do you got for us?
I think what I'll do is I'm gonna save two of these for last. I brought in.
I'm actually excited for these.
Okay.
They look like
These are Cocoa Pebbles crisps. These
They
are
look-
new. They make Cocoa Pebbles and then the Fruity Pebbles ones.
They look like Rice Krispies.
They
Or,
are basically
duh.
crispy rice snacks. So it looks
look-
like flavor dusted like rice cakes.
Yeah,
Like
rice
they're
cakes. That's
small,
what word I was looking for.
Mini rice cakes.
Yeah.
But where rice cakes look like coasters, these are snack sized.
You get those like those Quaker, the same ones.
They look
in
like
the,
little
the Quaker
cups.
bags.
Those are they serve those. You dick. You really just passed me by?
To the
They
right,
smell
we're
so
going
stale.
clockwise,
How dare you?
passing it around. They don't smell very chocolatey out of the bag. Like smell that bag. It's
smell-
like stale
They smell
cardboard.
gross.
Yeah, they don't have a good smell.
They taste wonderful.
They are heavy on flavor though, until you chew it. Now it's just a rice cake.
It tastes like Cocoa Crisp or Cocoa Pebbles.
See, it does taste like a rice cake
Okay,
with
so,
a strong chocolate flavor when you get it on
so
your
it
tongue
tastes
right
like
away.
it tastes like Cocoa Pebbles right away, and then immediately goes away and becomes a rice cake.
That's weird.
You get the
It
initial
smells horrible.
You get the initial chocolate cocoa on your tongue, and then it becomes that stale, flavorless rice cake.
Like if you smell the bag, it smells almost nothing like chocolate. Like you get no chocolate flavor, like the smell wise. That's a horrible smell, but a better taste. But it's still. I wish the flavor stayed with it as you
This is a
chewed.
weird snack because once you start chewing it, the flavor just dissipates.
It's
And
like really bad gum where like you get
yeah.
two chews
Yeah.
out of it, and then it's like you're just chewing it to chew.
It's big league chew. Mm-hmm. You get the first couple initial chews out of it. You get that sweet flavor, and then it's gone. It is gone right away. However, I'm not going to say that it makes it terrible because it's not inedible.
It's like I feel like they're trying to go for like a
I just refuse
healthy
to say that
Cocoa
this time.
Pebbles, but
I want to apologize on the last episode of the Snack Show. We continued to say unedible over 1 million times. I didn't even think about it. I know it's inedible, but I will never say that again.
literally bothered two people listening.
We're just going to keep saying unedible
No,
for the grammar,
Nazis.
Nazis.
The unedible rating is. Yeah, it's weird. Those. They hit your tongue and you get that chocolate flavor. It's like a weird chocolate dust.
Aaron's jumping the shark already.
Yeah, those are weird. They smell terrible. The initial taste is okay,
Keep going.
and then the flavor goes
gotta
away.
serve.
It's so weird.
I'm the server.
I know.
Yeah. Those are okay. I would never buy them. I think this is one of those things where it's like I think I'm eating healthy because it's a rice cake, but it says Cocoa Krispies on it. The flavor just goes away too fast. It's not even like the cereal or anything. It just goes away. It's not even.
You get no time to actually taste Cocoa Pebbles, like
No,
Cocoa Krispies or whatever.
It just to me, it's a 1. I would never buy them because there's no purpose. I just buy Cocoa Krispies and eat them. There's nothing redeeming about that. Did we? Like you said earlier, we need an outline. Did we rate the Apple Crisp?
No, why don't we just do them at the end?
Okay.
We'll just do all of them as like a full unit.
Okay.
Because you buy the whole thing as a.
But
as a
in
full
order
box.
for time and stuff like that, I am drinking the seltzers as we kind of do this. So I skipped ahead to Maple Pear between the Rice Krispies and Scott's next snack. So you guys all have Maple Pear. Would you like to try that?
Well, for me, Rice Krispie treat these ones are probably about a 2. I could see my giving my kids these.
Would you?
I think
That's 2.
I think
2 for
Wesley
me.
would probably like them.
Okay.
I think he would eat them.
Are we giving Wesley a shout out? What up, Wesley?
What
Thanks
up,
for
Wesley?
listening.
But yeah,
Tell your dad to give you some Rice Krispie treats.
Right, I'll get him the cocoa ones, the Fruity Pebbles. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, like as an adult, I mean, clearly these aren't marketed toward adults. Like they're kidding themselves to think that they're healthy. They're not
sure neither
sugary
were-
like the cereals.
I'm
They're
sure
just,
neither were Sour Patch Watermelon marshmallows either.
no, those are definitely aiming for 42-year-old men.
Whatever. And 38-year-old.
Yeah, no, but those are a 2. Those are a 2 for me.
What'd you give them?
It's 2.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean it's okay.
Would I give it a 1? I still think it's a
I don't
1.
even
That
know.
flavor goes away
that's
too
fine.
fast.
Again, disclaimer: we are drinking beer,
Yeah.
and we could be all over the place this episode. But I mean, it's whatever.
So we like I said, in between these we are doing the seltzers because technically they're my snack. One of my snack. We are trying the Bud Light Seltzer Maple Pear, and as you can hear in the background, it's terrible. It's the worst seltzer I've ever had. It tastes like syrup. It tastes like drinking straight syrup.
I'm not kidding you. We're too into this already.
This is worse.
It tastes like drinking a Yankee Candle.
This is
it's
drinking
worse than that,
sugar-free
dude.
syrup out of a bottle.
It tastes like syrup, dude.
It's that
so gross.
weird mapley like.
Whereas the Apple Crisp tasted like air freshener, this tastes like straight syrup. It's disgusting. I give it a 0. I will never drink another Maple Pear anything.
It's so gross. There's no pear. Why do
It's all maple.
what are we gonna do with the rest of this?
Why'd they put pear on there?
I'll get Kim to drink it or something. That's my wife.
It's another thing
I'm
I'll
going to
give
take
my
another
kids.
swig.
All right. I mean,
Fortunately.
let's go for it.
Yeah, give it to your daughters, man.
Bottoms up.
It's so gross. That is so bad.
Where do people find that these are good?
I don't know. Who said they were good? I haven't
honestly,
seen anybody.
I haven't gone online to see like what the consensus is. I really wanted to try to go into these particular flavors.
There's got to be
Without
a
any kind
panel
of-
of people that do a taste test on these things and approve the taste.
Yeah, this is like the shit that fell out of the machine that was on the ground that that went down the drain, and they're like, let's just slap a flavor on it, throw a little bit of maple syrup.
I
It's
don't
just,
get it.
Stop it.
Can't
Scott's
finish it.
literally pouring
How am I
what he
going to get
poured
the
out
rest? How am I going to get
back
the rest?
into the can.
How am I going to get the rest of the other things in my cup?
Yeah, that was bad. And if anyone's keeping score at home, we still have toasted marshmallow and pumpkin spice, the two least excitable flavors as
I
far
didn't
as in
think
liquid
Maple
goes.
Pear was. I just was interested.
I was hoping maybe for just a very sweet pear flavor.
There is
That
a
no
sweetness, but not pear.
No pear.
No, it's syrup.
It's just mapley.
Who's like, this is what I want to get me
I'm not gonna lie.
drunk.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's kind of giving
I
me a
would
headache.
drink that entire 6-pack of the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew over that.
This is
garbage.
This is
any
what,
day.
and I'm sorry if there's people listening that fit this description. This is what your basic bitches that sit around watching Lifetime and Hallmark movies during Christmas time are going to be sipping on these things because they're going to be like, it puts me in the holiday spirit.
It gets
No.
me drunk. No, this
I don't know
is
what holiday you're trying to go
this.
for with this.
You know what this is? This is college kids who can't afford like beer, so they pay the guy like the money, and he's like, "What do you want?" He's just like a pack of seltzers, and this is near the checkout.
But they're not even going to find this. How long did it take us to find this
We
stuff?
went to like I think 3.
But there was a
four
whole
different
there was a whole
locations.
process of finding this because we knew we wanted it for the show, and we went to like 3 different places and finally found it at Total Wine,
right.
and it was not cheap.
If Parker ever
It's like, what,
needs
$15?
Parker, who is my son, ever is like, I'm going to a party, I need to bring alcohol. This is what I'm buying.
He was buying a little flannel
Yeah, I'm
pack.
gonna be like, I hope you get beat up.
Just
Enjoy.
just ruin your friendships.
I feel like these flavors were done as a dare.
Maybe.
Like this is the
We'll
is
make
the same,
money off of
this.
this.
This is the second time I've mentioned these are the Jones Soda people like saying I want to make
Yes.
turkey dinner as a flavor. Good luck everybody. That's gross. And we have 2 more flavors. Like I'm not.
We're 50% right now, man.
That's
All right. So what do we got? We got what's the next snack you brought us? Which I actually I'm intrigued by this.
So I saw this on a video, and since we do movie podcasts and kind of relate everything to movies, this is something that I've wanted to try. So it is Flavacol. It is a seasoning salt by Gold Medal.
This isn't new, but
It's
whatever.
not.
It's our show.
It's not new. However, this is something that is probably not something that you could have gotten from a normal, like just walking into a grocery store.
I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
I've never heard of it.
You
New
get
or
it-
not, I've never heard.
I bought
of
it on Amazon. It's Flavacol seasoning salt. Now, it is just a powder. You add it to the popcorn. It's supposed to be what the movie theaters used. So I actually did up a bucket of regular popcorn as
I wanted to touch all the popcorn.
as something to compare it to. I did it in the butter oil and put some salt on it.
I'm actually really good.
Scott's like hitting it out of the park with all the things.
That's
you've
not
done
even the
today.
flavor call.
This is just the plain popcorn.
That, you know what? Compared to the maple pear bullshit, this is like heaven right now.
So I did this one just to compare the seasoning. So you put the seasoning in the oil.
So what kind of popcorn did you make? Did you like kerneled popcorn?
Yeah,
or-
just like
okay.
over Redenbacher, the
Okay.
kernels in the bag. I actually did it on the stovetop.
Got it.
Now this is with the Flavacol seasoning that is supposed to be what the movie theaters
I'm not gonna lie.
use.
When you open the Flavacol, it's got a very strong buttery scent to it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna order some of this right now.
I just did. It's very good.
It's amazing.
Both of those popcorn, dude.
If you want the carnival, ballpark, movie theater popcorn, this is where it is.
Holy crap, dude.
This is the flavor. If you want it at home, stop buying the microwave bullshit. Get yourself some Flavacol, and literally, I put in a quarter of a teaspoon, or no, half a teaspoon of powder into the oil. I didn't even put it on the popcorn, and I popped it. Dude, this is a game changer.
Yeah, I mean, this right here, this 32 ounce. I mean, this is a big.
This will last you
container of it.
forever.
This is $10, and honestly, that would be a good investment.
This is theme park
That is
popcorn.
tasty.
5 out of 5.
I
Like,
agree.
not even joking. 5 out of 5.
I agree.
Yep. No, I'm good with you.
This is delicious.
Like that right there. It what it does is it eliminates the need for
The butter.
for butter. And I like butter. I don't mind the greasiness of it. Sometimes it does feel gross, like your hands are all slick and gross after eating a bunch of popcorn. This eliminates that and gives you that flavor for it. So you still get the buttery, delicious,
So good.
almost salty
Save it,
flavor.
because we're going to need it after
What-
this.
It's so good.
This is going to be how we cleanse our palate from the seltzers. But it gives you that butter flavor without giving you the greasiness of the butter. And I think that is delicious.
Do you remember in Ratatouille when he
more
eats
of
the
that.
ratatouille and it transports him back to being a child?
Just childhood.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's so fucking good.
So
I like that too. Give me.
I used I did it on the stovetop in a little popcorn maker, and it has got a little stir thing on it. And I used the Orville Redenbacher butter flavored oil. Mm-hmm. And then in the first one, I just used the oil. In the second one, I just put a dash of that Flavacol into the oil.
I'm not gonna lie. I think you can use more of that Flavacol in there.
It's
I like that. That's
good.
really good. I
I don't think
load
you need
me up
that
with
much.
more butter.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So if you're looking for that carnival movie theater popcorn that you can't get at home,
Right.
because it's just so greasy, this is your ticket.
Yeah, that's really good.
And you can get it on Amazon and have it delivered to your house in a day.
$10.
I
think
ordered
it's-
some. I ordered some before the show even started because I just like the
It's-
idea of movie theater
It's in
popcorn in my house.
Yeah, it's in a container that
looks like
reminds you
milk.
of like not
in
even
like-
milk, it's like
it
the
looks
heavy
like a
cream,
milk
like a little
container.
yeah, like a little heavy cream or milk container. It's like 35 ounces. I mean, this is
Dude, I'll
weighty.
never,
This
I'll
is-
never make popcorn the same.
You'll
any
never
other
run
way
out of
again.
that. That's fantastic.
I'll never make it any other way again.
So now we're trying the pumpkin spice seltzer.
This bums me out because I am a teenage girl and I love
Yeah.
pumpkin spice everything.
And we've been drinking pumpkin spice beer.
Before I came in here, I was at not Total Wine, but Trader Joe's, and I swear to you, the second you walk in,
Jesus.
every end cap has pumpkin spice. Everything. I almost bought pumpkin
got
spice
just-
waffle mix.
It smells like maple.
It does. It's still
Well, that's because your cup.
no. This smells like.
I think it's again. We're thinking if you're out there and you're like your girlfriend or your wife or somebody burns like the little Scentsy wax things or the like Yankee candles, Gold Canyon candles. This is exactly what they smell like.
This isn't as offensive as the other two to me.
that is out of 3 so far is the best
Okay, that's not bad.
of all 3 so far.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
not
I will
terrible.
drink
and that is a very low bar.
right. So here's how I see it: is if I go out to the garage because I have a fridge in the garage for game day, and I see these, I will drink them. They wouldn't be my first choice.
I would drink those if there was nothing else. I would drink those over the other ones.
I would reach
Hands
past about 50 other seltzers before I got to this, but if it's all I had, I would absolutely drink it.
This is not offensive.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
By any means. Maybe it was the maple that I was smelling from the other one, and if that's the case, it is pungent.
I was gonna say because I just smelled an empty cup and I do get that maple. So maybe
Yeah.
the
'Cause
it
maple
was
just
syrup, dude.
infects
This is
everything.
actually it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. I thought that was going to be the worst one.
I was really.
So I took another.
Again, I was not looking forward to
I took
it.
another drag off the can. It's very 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 very. It gets lighter. So I don't hate it.
And these cans are about the size of like a Red Bull.
Yeah.
So they're very small cans. You're not getting like a normal
listen to that
like
pour.
I know.
He just goes for it.
Yeah, pour. Ooh, ASMR. Ooh, drink the drink.
I hope that translates.
I'm going back for popcorn.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna drink what I poured, and then I'll probably eat more of that flavor called popcorn.
Oh, we only have one seltzer for you guys left, and we did a very good job of having to store these in. I wanted to try them all last Saturday, but they were like, "Save it for the show, Aaron." And I'm like, "All right." So we'll go into my next snack. I got the Doritos Dynamite Flaming Hot Queso, which is just a Taki. Like that's all it is. It's it was new.
Takis.
It's been all over the new blogs, the food blogs. Found them at Walmart. $2 for a bag, whatever. Literally looks like a fucking Taki. But it's a Doritos. It's made by Doritos, so I guess Doritos is trying to corner the market.
These
It
look
is a
angry.
Taki.
These look legit angry. Like they are a bright red
jeez.
that yeah.
I,
These look like flaming hot.
once
Cheetos.
again, misjudged. You get that
Oh
cheese
my God.
right. You get that cheese flavor right up front.
That's not.
It's fucking hot immediately.
Oh, is
so
it?
good.
Yes.
I thought it was not
Okay,
hot
full
until the back
disclaimer.
end.
Scott can't handle a lot of hot things. I noticed
Right.
last week we went all out to
The salsa tastes like salsa.
a nice Mexican food dinner, and
I don't like to just ruin my
Oh.
weekend.
Oh, are you okay?
it got me in the throat.
It's hot.
Those are.
These are good.
If you've had
It is so
Takis,
good.
it is there's a
Wait, did
lot
you get
more
one that
heat.
was undone?
Yeah.
So you just got a chip.
I got a chip. I might buy a bag of those.
I would buy so we got the snack size bag. Excuse me. I would get a bit. Yeah, these are great.
It's
those
a
are so
Taki,
good.
but it does have cheese flavor.
You can have it's a ton of cheese flavor with a little bit of heat.
So that flaming hot flavor gets on your tongue right away, and then it goes into almost like a smooth nacho cheese,
Yeah.
like a nacho cheese flavored regular Dorito.
You know,
and then the heat hits you, and then if you make a mistake like I did and you breathe in, it gets into the back of your throat and it hurts, but it's so
the
flavorful.
flavor is good.
It's so good.
I like it.
It is good though.
Ooh, starting to hurt a little bit.
That's why I said there's a lot of heat.
Get those marshmallows.
There is a lot of heat on these.
So my two surprises so far are these
Honestly, yeah,
and
you're
the marshmallows.
Because, like I said, when you showed us this last week or the week before,
You were just
I
like,
just
"Oh, you
basically
bring
said, "Oh,
Takis
look,
to the
look, it's
show?"
just Doritos Takis." These are great.
These are really good. I'd be better than Takis.
Oh yeah, if I would compare the two, these are better than Takis because you get that Doritos cheese flavor.
Pour these on top of the popcorn.
You can have that. I'm
You'd have to
going to
crush
cleanse with
it.
some more popcorn, though.
I like those.
Okay.
I like them. What's your rating?
I'm going to give these a 3 because I'm not a huge fan of Takis and I don't see myself going out of my way to find them or buy them. But if somebody had a bag of them at their house or something, I would absolutely eat them. I'd bring them to a party. They are a little...
Jordan's fanning his
They
his
do
breath.
get hot.
The flavor lingers
And you
on your
can't-
tongues.
You can't eat a lot of them. Like, I
You
don't...
have this Pop-Tart.
Oh, gross. I personally would, like I said, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy them, but if somebody had them, I would definitely eat them. I'm not eating a lot because the spice does linger, and it makes your fingers all red, which is an immediate point deduction because I fucking hate red fingers. So, yeah, it's a 3 for me. What about you?
I say 3.5. I mean, those are really good. Like, I like that flavor. I'm a big fan of the Flamin' Hots, like we discussed on the last snack show. I do like that Flamin' Hot flavor. Those are great. Like, I really do like them. Like, they're not the best chip in the world. I still would prefer, regular Doritos over it. But
What about
those
you?
have that regular Dorito flavor, and then you get that heat. Oh, excuse me, right there in the bubble. So, yeah, I'm glad. I hope that translates well.
Listen to it again.
Excuse me.
Listen to it again.
But yeah, and like the heat lingers, and I like that. Like it feels like they actually cared enough to put that flavor on there.
Yeah, the cheese is
That was
really,
really good.
really good.
Now I just want a Mountain Dew on the back end, and I got Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. But yeah, that was really good. I had 3.5 on me.
For me, it's like, for the flavor,
Yeah.
it's a 3. For the heat, because, I'm just not a huge fan of, like, spicy, super hot shit, it drops it to, like, a 2.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Just because it's spicy? Just because you can't handle spicy shouldn't affect
I'm
your-
just not, like, so I was always really a big fan of spiciness and hot and heats, and I've moved on past that now.
No.
But like I said, with flavor, the flavor is actually pretty good.
I think
It's-
your daughters would like these.
I think so.
Yeah.
But the heat, you can't sit and eat. This is like a grab size bag, and you can't eat a whole entire bag of
No,
it
I
because it's just going to be way
My
too much.
nose is runny.
And you're going to be Dumb and Dumber, feet out, straight out on the toilet later on, just blowing it up.
Is that
Jordan's
rude?
taking selfies again.
Yeah. So the new thing Jordan likes to do while we do the show is take selfies, and it's hilarious.
And pretty.
He's like, "Look at me, guys! I'm eating a Taki."
I'm recording a podcast for 3 people.
So the last Bud Light seltzer, and we will rate them all at the end, is toasted marshmallow.
I'm not gonna lie.
You like
Uh-oh.
it?
This is out of 4. This is top 2. And it's just because those other first 2 were so horrible. This is not saying this is good. I'm
You
just
want
saying
mine?
No, I don't want. Get your fucking shit away from me.
You want to pour it back in the can?
Probably, yes.
Go ahead. To me, it's the same as the maple pear.
It's a
Tastes
candle.
like a candle. Tastes like a syrup. Tastes like an air freshener. I don't like it. Please stop making these. This is not fair to people. You're tricking them. You're being mean.
But guess what? They got us to buy a pack.
Ah, well, what are you gonna do?
Gonna give those to trick or treaters
Screw
for Halloween.
The
Bud
last
Light.
thing we will do is we will rate those. So let's move on to Jordan. Are you okay?
I feel like we need like coffee or something to completely wipe that whole thing off of our.
Well,
our
and that's
flavor
my
called
problem is that
popcorn.
I did the marshmallow one right after we ate those Doritos Takis. So I've got a lot of heat, and I just put marshmallow gross flavor on it. And like I said, out of the 4,
we are
that was
literally
the least offensive.
Everybody keeps going back to the popcorn.
And we're eating popcorn.
It is. I'm not lying to you.
We
people.
gave it a 5.
It is a game changer. It's a game changer for at-home popcorn. You do not need to go to the theater and buy bags of popcorn. You don't need to go to Target and buy their bags of popcorn anymore. This is a game changer.
Those were good.
Well, I'm excited for Jordan's next 2 snacks a lot. And we have 2 drinks that we'll get to at the end.
Okay.
I'm going to present them as
So
one.
my next snack, I would say since we've done some popcorn, we're cleansing our palate. We've got a lot of savory, salty flavors in our mouth. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go with...
See, I thought we were doing the other one, but that's okay.
I want to save that one for last.
Okay, me too. I'm really excited.
Because
about it.
I'm really excited for that one. So I was at Target, and I picked up... Now, apparently they got a new like Target brand, or I don't know.
I love Target brand.
They change stuff every year. It's usually a bunch of stuff, but they in their main like seasonal section, they have these fudge-coated pretzels, but they're candy apple flavored. So it looks like white fudge.
And I have to say, although I'm a huge pumpkin spice fan, I limit myself to December. Once December rolls around, I go straight peppermint, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But I am also a giant fan of candy apple, caramel apple, apple crisp, all that stuff.
And I think that's the thing this year. It's like
apple.
I know Starbucks put out their candy apple or their apple, cold brew or whatever
I
they're
liked
doing.
it. I liked it a lot.
It's very sweet.
So I'm enjoying seeing all the apple stuff pop up. Oh, he made a face.
That smells wonderful. Smell it. Before you eat it, smell that bag.
Oh, my goodness.
Right? Now, I brought
And
in pretzels the last time, and I was going to avoid bringing pretzels, honestly, because I feel, especially with Snyder's pretzels, we found the other flavors we were talking about.
So I'm going in with a handful of these. They smell amazing.
Flavor call.
Very sweet, very apple.
The smell is really good. It's very strong. The flavor is not as strong as the smell, but it's good.
But I like that.
It's really good. And it's got that crunch of a... Like, I hate bringing
I'm
pretzels
going to
in
buy
because,
them
honestly,
tonight.
pretzels are very, very easy to get a good
There's
score
no
out of.
winning.
Like, there's...
This is just friends talking
I'm not,
about
I'm
snacks.
not saying we're trying to win. I'm just saying, like, I feel like pretzels almost immediately, like, start off at a 3. Pretzels are good. And then you can only go up or down from there depending on what you do. These are great. Like, there was a pumpkin spice scent, a flavor scent. There was a pumpkin spice flavor I was going to grab, but I do feel like pumpkin spice, I love pumpkin spice. There's 1,000 pumpkin spice snacks, foods, treats. I mean, I saw pumpkin spice ravioli today. Apple.
We got to get that next time.
I wanted, I know, right? I wanted something different. And so I grabbed these ones. The pumpkin spice are orange. So the white chocolate, they changed the color, so they made it really, so you know the difference. These are white. These are good.
Not overly sweet.
No.
I thought...
I was really afraid of that because that's why I knew what we had to bring in today. I know what we were talking about, and I was trying so hard to not bring in another sweet thing because we had so much sweets in our palates. This is not as overbearing, like, as a sweet flavor as I thought.
It was like the Fruity Pebble candy thing.
Right.
After 2 of those, tapping out. These, you can eat.
Oh, I would eat the whole bag.
Yeah, you can continue to eat them.
So while I know I
Okay.
gave the flavor call a 5, I want to give these 5. It's going to be a 4.5, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I can't eat the whole bag.
Oh, you know what I would do with this?
Now, I could eat a lot of them, but not the whole bag. It just at some point the
incoming
flavor,
visual.
the flavor just gets it just gets too much.
So
and
here we
you gotta move on to something
Everybody
salty.
close your eyes because and I want you to really
I'm gonna paint you
dig
a
down
picture
on this
here.
because Jordan's gonna he's gonna put you in a scene. Here.
Imagine some cinnamon, some cinnamon almonds, nice roasted cinnamon almonds, and then you mix this bag in with a bunch of cinnamon roasted almonds. Yeah, and then maybe
Guys are
maybe
gay.
some pumpkin spice, sweet popcorn. Just get a lot of different textures and flavors.
I love texture.
Oh, so good.
So
A little bit of fall.
like I said, I couldn't eat the whole bag. I don't
carnival
feel
with
like
your
the
days.
He's
pretzel
eating the
itself.
entire bag in front of us. What the
The pretzels aren't as salty as I like them. If you gave it a little
That's
bit
true.
more salty pretzel, it'd be a 5 out of 5.
That's true. I don't get a lot of salt on them. You're right.
So that's the only thing. I love the sweetness because it's not overpowering, but I need a little bit more salt, and it's game over. It's the best snack of the day.
It's a 4 for me.
Those are
It's good, but it does have that sweetness to where I think if you overdo it, it could get you.
Yeah.
But it's good. It doesn't have an overpowering apple flavor.
Right.
It's just enough to blend with that vanilla coating that's on the pretzel that makes it a good balance.
I like them. They're not the best thing in the world, but you're right. They do lack a little bit of that salt. I think that salt would be good. I think about a 3. Those are good. I would probably get them again.
You went
I
lower
di-
than both of us. That's
I definitely want to try the pumpkin spice now. Probably pick those up a little bit later on. They're only about, I would say, $3 a bag, and they're not the biggest bags in the world, but for what you're getting, they're actually pretty good. So I
save
think
some of this for Kim though.
Oh, I got a whole thing I can make.
I was gonna say he's got 32
Endless amounts
ounces.
of Flavor Call popcorn.
But yeah, I'd say 3.
Okay. I'm surprised you went that low. To be honest, you don't have another snack, right?
Nope.
Okay, that's fine. So we can get right into
Nope.
this.
Shot my load already.
That's fine.
Gross. You hear that? He shot his load all over the popcorn.
Apparently, it's in those seltzers.
I'm not gonna lie. Like if we were competing, Scott is pretty much on par as like the best.
Yeah. You didn't win.
I'm a winner.
All right, so right now we're pouring.
So I brought in so I'm going to be honest with you. I went out of my way to find two of the most rarest sodas out right now, and I wound up paying for it. Mountain Dew Cake Smash, which is very rare. You can barely find it. They don't sell it in stores. You have to go online. I just happened to find a good deal.
First smell.
It smells like Mountain Dew.
Smells like Sprite.
Oh, you know what? A little bit.
Smells like Sprite.
I don't.
Let me try that $80 soda.
No.
Okay.
No.
I mean, it is.
This was only $15.
There is that cake.
I don't taste cake.
There is a little bit.
It's frosting. It's like a weird frosting sweetness, but not overbearing. It's not like that's all you taste. It's really You're right. It's got almost like a Sprite, 7-Up.
Yeah, I would taste.
It tastes less like Mountain Dew than the
like
Flaming
frosting.
Hot Mountain Dew.
Not
did.
terrible.
I like it.
I like
Yeah,
it.
it's not terrible.
I like it because it's not too sweet. Most of the time when you do something like a birthday cake or something like that, it goes way out of its way to be sweet. This kind
That's
of dulls
actually kinda good.
that sweet flavor. Like, I'm a huge diet soda fan because it's not so sweet. I could drink this. I actually
Yes.
like this a lot.
This is what Bud Light should have done
Bud Light.
with a flavor.
with
the seltzers.
Yeah.
Because
muted
Bud Light,
it a
Bud
little
Light
bit.
went overboard with their flavor and their palate.
No,
Right.
they went overboard with maple.
Oh,
They didn't go overboard with apple. They didn't say like, let's make apple the shining star. They said maple. That's the way to go.
man,
I like that. I mean, that's
this did not say cold very long.
that's not overbearing. Like you said, it's not overdoing the sweetness. It does have that. Like at first glance, like I felt like it did smell like a little bit of Mountain Dew, but now that you say it, it was geared more toward the Sprite side of things. But it is.
So on the back end, I think
It's really good.
we're going to have the exact opposite of what that is. So the Cake Smash Mountain Dew, what do you guys give it? I'm going to go ahead and give it a 3. If it was in stores, I might grab it every once in a while. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of diet soda. It might kind of get old, but a 3, I'd recommend it to people. You know, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it, but I would definitely, if it was at a QT or something, I'd grab a bottle on my way to work.
Yeah.
I would give it a 3. I liken it to the, I would say the cream soda Dr. Peppers, where it's like, if you work that into a rotation, like maybe you do regular Dr. Pepper and then you throw in like a different flavor and you throw in the cream soda ones, that would be good to have. And it's not very strong. It's not crazy. Like I would prefer maybe if they put it in, you do the 0 sugar ones. Those would be really good. But I mean, I liked it. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't hate it.
like I said, I like that the sweetness was dumbed down. What about you, Scott? What's your score?
It's a 3.
Yeah.
Same thing. I think the flavor's good. It's not overpowering. It's not super sweet. You could actually, if Mountain Dew marketed this and put them up by the check stands, and you could buy one of
I
these.
get it.
Buy it. You could drink it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a 3. It's
A lot of the times when the soda companies put out their sodas, they're way too sweet. That's why I can't do the tropical punch. Like I tried them all, I just can't do them because they're just too sweet. Even the new voodoo flavor, the
I
mystery
keep
flavor,
passing on it. Like I
Which-
want to try it. I just.
dude, just try it. To me, it's strawberry. It's strawberry sweetness.
But wasn't that what last year's was?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I feel like
So I also have the Dr. Pepper, fantastic chocolate. So this is like, I guess, chocolate flavored Dr. Pepper.
chocolate flavored Dr. Pepper. And you can only get this through subscribing through,
You would think.
like their website.
or eBay.
So you can
Yeah.
either go to eBay,
Yeah,
or
well,
probably
that's-
pay roughly the same amount.
That's where people late to the game get it. But you could get this when you subscribe to like their newsletter, and you
Sure
could
you
like
can.
pay
So
the shipping.
this
whatever.
is their promotional thing to get you subscribed to their little point system that they're starting to do, where you upload
I got thoughts.
your receipt or your UPCs and you gain points. The more points you get, the more you earn. This was one of their selling points where you earn 2,000 points and then you can send away for a soda. Aaron bypassed that process altogether, which probably honestly would have cost him probably remotely the same amount of money anyway. And that's how we have it. And Scott, what do you think?
It is liquid Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, I like
Yup.
it. I like it a lot.
It's really good.
It's the same
It's a
thing.
liquid Tootsie Roll.
So it's the same as the Cake Smash. The chocolate does not beat you in the face. It's not overly sweet. It tastes like Dr. Pepper. Then it comes in with that Tootsie Roll,
Yup.
tickles your tongue a little bit, and goes
four.
away.
I love
Four.
it.
Yeah, it's a 4. I would
four.
easily buy a 12-pack of this.
Smell that.
Yes,
I
it's liquid Tootsie Roll,
it's-
and I am not shitting you when I say this.
Smell it in the can. It smells like Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, it smelled like
Because
that.
now you got that condensed. It fell right in my cup too.
It's
all good.
it's
Is there any
liquid Tootsie
left?
Roll.
Yeah,
there's
one.
no other way around it.
was
I'm
gonna
not,
take
and
it all.
I'm not exaggerating when I say it's a liquid Tootsie Roll.
It really is.
It's a liquid Tootsie Roll.
That is, as I got older, Tootsie Rolls became the least thing that I want, like in my trick or treat bag, or now my kids' trick or treat bags. I know they went off the rails and started making like lemon flavored and all these other flavors of Tootsie Rolls. There's nothing wrong with just the normal chocolatey Tootsie Roll. This is Tootsie Roll in a liquid
Dr.
form,
Pepper needs
and
to come.
it's
They need to come
fantastic.
out with this.
This should
on,
be
on a norm.
This is really good, guys. I'm actually surprised. Everything that I thought was going to be gross today was good, except for the Pop-Tart.
Because you don't think chocolate would be a good carbonated soda.
But I also thought they were just going to come with the sweet. They were just going to be like, here's a dash of chocolate and here's a ton of sugar. It is the exact opposite.
Very
of that.
balanced.
Really good.
It's
Very
super balanced. You taste the Dr. Pepper. You taste the chocolate. They kind of have a love child in your mouth, and it's just
gonna
it's
cut that
incredible.
out, right?
And it has a football on the can.
So we all gave it 4s.
I gave it a 4.
Yeah.
That's fair.
because
What's
it
with the
came out-
football?
I think it's
I think they were promoting it around the start of the NFL
Start of the
season.
season.
So this is like
and the football is a chocolate.
yeah.
So
It's Tootsie Roll in a can. I mean, if
Yeah.
you want Tootsie Roll in a can,
good.
Dr. Pepper Tootsie.
it's so good.
Dr. Pepper Tootsie Roll. Dr. Pepper chocolate.
I'm actually kind of sad we'll never have it again.
I really think that maybe they'll put it out because they did pretty well with the cream soda flavors. I know for a while they had a different. What was it? It was like they had like a birthday cake flavor almost.
Well, if you want to experience this, blow Dr. Pepper's social media up.
Yeah.
Like email them because this is something that you got to try. I mean, it's good. I could sit down and drink this on the norm. It's perfect. So
I agree. So, all right, we're on to our last snack. Jordan brought in one more snack, which I'm very excited about.
All right, these are Terra brand real vegetable chips. This flavor, because I kind of wanted to break up the sweetness that we are just bombarding ourselves with. It's a limited edition flavor. It is herbed stuffing, sage and rosemary. For all of you, oh man, I can't place the smell of it.
So we're getting it right in time for Thanksgiving.
Right, and that's my favorite time of the year is the fall seasons. I know
The
we don't get
chips
fall
look
much.
like leaves.
I love Terra chips,
Yeah.
and I could sit and just eat the normal, basic, standard bag of Terra chips.
The
You smell the sweet potato.
is that what it is?
Yep.
I couldn't
Yep.
quite place that smell. I do love fall. Like we don't get it much here in Arizona, but I love fall. I love changing the seasons. I love the foods involved in the fall. I can't wait for chili season. Thanksgiving is fantastic. And when I saw that it was herb stuffing, sage and rosemary, it instantly made me think of Thanksgiving. And I'm looking, like, as much as I don't want to speed past, the pumpkin season and all the spices and Halloween, I like the idea of, Thanksgiving, and stuffing honestly is one of my favorite parts of Thanksgiving. Like I'm not
ASMIR, whatever it's called.
We want you guys to get the full.
well,
It's the full experience.
We've been told by one of our listeners that he doesn't like the chewing, so here we go.
Have we? Who was it?
I'm not gonna name him. Aaron. But yeah, you definitely get that sweet potato flavor. It's kind of sweet at first. Honestly,
I like it. It needs more seasoning.
That's what I was just gonna say. I feel like they should have ramped up that rosemary
Yes.
flavor. Sage,
the
yeah, but
the seasoning is
rosemary-
good,
it's good, but I feel like it could be stronger.
but it needs more.
These are good though, and these are vegetable chips. So it's sweet potato and ruby dipped sweet potato. So it's definitely sweet potato chips. I wouldn't say they're healthy by any standard. I mean, chips are chips, but I would say, if we're going to grab these or Doritos, these are going to be the healthier choice of the two. These are limited edition. I did find these at Target.
I'm not getting a boner for them as much as you guys.
No, they're good.
No, I said the
all right.
seasoning's good. If it was ramped up another 30-40% and had a good bite of that salty herb seasoning on it, they'd almost be ideal.
I think I was just hyped up because
They're very crispy
or whatever
and soft at the same time. It's weird.
Yeah.
Because when you like bite into it, you get that crunch, and then they're almost
Little
get to a
chewiness.
pasty immediately after. Like it's almost like they were undercooked and stayed that way in the bag. Like you didn't fry them up too much.
I'll eat Terra chips
I'll eat these.
like
These are great.
all the time, anyways, just with the regular flavors. So,
No,
but
I
like
don't think
said,
I've ever tried these that much. But these are good. I like them.
it's a 3.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the same page, probably around the 3. I mean, if you put a bag in front of me, I would eat these. I don't. There were other flavors. I'd have to look them up. I don't remember. I just know that herb stuffing kind of stood out to me because, like I said, fall flavors, Thanksgiving, things like that. That's what kind of appealed to me.
I'm going 2.5. It doesn't taste anything like stuffing. I was really excited. I thought it was going to taste like a stuffing chip.
Oh, that'd be good. Can we just like make bags of stuffing? And just
That
eat
would
it?
be so good.
We're just gonna review stuffing for Christmas for Thanksgiving.
I don't hate them in any. They're just whatever to me. They're soft and weird. And
They're filler.
yeah, they're just. I think, like I said, I think I hyped them up. So 2.5 for me.
That's fun.
I don't know. They don't do anything for me. I'd
Here,
rather
just
eat
drink
that.
one more of those seltzers.
Fuck off! I think I want to eat.
Yeah,
some
hit
more
that
of
toasted marshmallow seltzer.
popcorn. It's more popcorn,
Dig
maybe.
in. We got
Some
plenty
more
of it.
queso chips. I don't need it to be unhealthy. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I was just expecting more.
I wasn't
2.5.
going the healthy, not healthy route because I mean there are going to be times where I bring in some more healthier type situations. Like I know Cliff Bar every now and then brings new flavors in,
Cliff
especially during the holidays. They peppermint bark.
It's
and
not
things
about
like
the
that.
healthy stuff. I'm just saying in general. Like I thought it was going to taste like stuffing. Like I've had a lot of stuff that tastes like stuffing.
Honestly, I'm with you on that. I really wanted it to taste like stuffing, and that's
So-
the whole point of why.
If
I
anybody
wanted them.
sees us when we start doing our video stuff, they'll be like, "These guys ain't looking for healthy snacks."
Right, especially me. I'm
like healthy snacks.
I'm very fat, so fat. Sometimes I accidentally do the forward-facing camera on Snapchat, and I'm like, "Oh God, just die."
Or when you open your phone and you're just like immediately on the forward page, you're like, ah!
Yeah, that's what I was saying on Snapchat. It always does that. All right, guys. So the last thing we got to do before we end the show is rate the seltzer. So we'll go one by one, and then we'll each give our scores. We'll start with the exact same way we drank them. Apple Crisp. I give it a 1. And I really thought it'd be good because, I like apples and I like crisp, but unfortunately, no, it tastes like potpourri or a fucking air freshener. So 1 for me on the Apple Crisp. What about you, Jordan?
I would give it a 1. That was out of the 4 flavors we all agreed, like before we even tried them, that was going to be the least offensive. And honestly, it tasted almost like nothing to me. It could have just been plain tonic water for all I care. It had no flavor, so it's a 1.
0.5. Fuck you. Go back in the
you go.
box.
0.5. I'm glad you give no explanation, just angry at it.
Well, I think I said what I
boy.
said already. It's just like what you were kind of going off of was
Right.
that it tastes like a wax melt or an air freshener.
Jordan
And
just keeps eating chips while doing
That's
this.
what that-
That's what it tastes like. It tastes
Yeah.
like one of those oil burners or something that is
Oh my
like,
God, that's what
it's
they
just-
did.
Yeah, that you're gonna smell your house up before an open house.
And then, all right, we got the maple pear, which I give a 0 to. It tastes like flavored syrup water.
Burn it.
Like if you took flavored syrup, put some water in it, and drank it, carbonated a little bit. It is offensively bad. It tastes so bad it makes my head hurt a little bit. I never want to see that in my house again. I'm going to literally pour the other 3 cans down the sink. I wouldn't even give them to a bum to drink. They're terrible. What about you?
Yeah, those are a 0. Out of the 4, that was the worst tasting one because that was a taste and a smell that lingered, not only in the cup but just like on your mouth. It just I eat sugar-free syrup.
You eat
Yeah, sometimes.
sugar-free
and-
syrup?
Yeah, I put them on my keto stuff. I don't want to talk about
okay.
keto because that's annoying.
It's okay.
People are annoying when they talk about diets.
Yeah, but you know what else is annoying when you go, I eat syrup. All right, guys, anyways.
So I drink syrup, and that was the least offensive. No, it felt like a carbonated version of sugar-free syrup, and it just sat in my mouth. I hated it. 0.
What about you, Scott?
It's a 0.
All right. I like that we all have had 5s today. We've all had 0s.
Take it out and just chuck it into the street.
Oh, that's so bad.
So the next one we got is the pumpkin spice. I would say this is the least offensive flavor. Like I said, I would reach past. I would I wouldn't reach past anything to drink it, but if it was in my fridge, I would drink it. There's 50 others that taste better, but it was least offensive. The pumpkin wasn't overpowering. It didn't taste like a syrup. It just kind of tasted weird. It's not something you'd want to get drunk off of or drink all day long. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 2. I'd give it to a girl at a party or something like that. That's about it. What about you?
2. I mean, I like pumpkin beers. I like pumpkin porters. I like pumpkin ales. I've had pumpkin ciders that had more flavor. If I mix this in between some of these ones, I feel like the flavor profile is there enough to mix it in. I'm the same way. I won't go out of my way to drink it, but it's the least offensive of all 4 of them. It was the rest are garbage. That was okay.
What about you,
2.
Scott?
I agree. Least offensive, but
Still bad.
it's still terrible.
Well, they're all
I mean,
bad.
Full disclosure, I don't like seltzers. If there's so many other pumpkin spice
Right.
beers and things out there that are so much better to grab than this. But out of the 4, it's not the worst, so I give it a 1.
And last but not least, we have the Bud Light Seltzer Toasted Marshmallow. This is gross. Tastes like syrup again. Tastes like a wax candle. It overly sweet, just disgusting. I don't understand the point of it. Why would you drink this to get drunk? It would just give you the worst headache. Excuse my burp.
It's a gimmick.
I'm gonna give it a 1. Only because you get a little bit of marshmallow. It ain't terrible, but the rest of it's just disgusting. So 1 for me.
I give it a 1. I think it's the sweetest out of the 4. The maple is not sweet.
I was
It's just
just gonna
off-putting.
say.
No, the maple to me wasn't even sweet. It's just off-putting. Like it's just I can't even feel like it's sweet. It's just gross. So I think the toasted marshmallow for me was sweeter than the other ones. It's still gross. I would give it a 1. I would never drink it again.
What about you, Scott? Toasted marshmallow.
I would not even put it in a care package to send over to starving children.
All right.
There's nothing saving this stuff. Again, even regular seltzers, lime, lemon, cherry, whatever's out there, black cherry, I don't care for them. This is just even worse. It is drinking a melted candle. All of them.
These were all made on a dare.
I don't know how somebody was sitting in a conference room and they were going over this and trying the stuff and going, yep, that's the flavor we need to release. Oh, that's perfect. Yep, tastes just like drinking a candle.
Ugh. I just imagine they took the candles and put them over the seltzer and just let it drip in. I don't know.
It's just filtered through the flavored.
I do not suggest the Bud Light Seltzer flannel pack at all. However you like flannels, if you like seltzers, that's
I think
cool.
the packaging is kind of cute.
I think it is. I think it's a good gimmick.
I don't wanna say cute, but yeah, I mean that's kind of what it looks like. It's a very gimmicky, very fall. The way they did these fall flavors kind of scares me to think of what they're going to try for the Christmas holidays.
Right.
Like we're going to get peppermint bark, we're going to get cranberry, we're going to get.
I will try them.
I mean, duh.
I love cranberry.
Oh, yeah.
Cranberry Sprite is fucking good.
And when they come out, you're going to hear it here first.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
we'll try it. I hate it too. But
All right, guys. Well, usually I would promote the movie we're going to do next week, but we are in the middle of our October horror extravaganza, and we have some stuff coming up for you guys.
I'm excited.
So just follow our social medias, watchitlaterpod.com. Go to our Instagram at watchitlaterpod. You can see all our scores for all the snacks. Jordan does a good job of putting that stuff up there. You can always find us on social media under our names: Aaron Williams, Jordan Corbusier, Scott Leamy. Hit us up on there since we don't have a Facebook for some reason. Not yet.
Shots fired.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Social media.
you didn't see my TikTok?
But
Doing dances.
so next week we will come back. We will give you a rundown of everything we're going to do for October. It's going to be a blast of a month. We're going to have some surprises, extra shows. We're just going to horror it up for the month of
Yeah.
October.
4 month.
Horror.
I love horroring it up.
for the month. So we will see you guys next week for October Horror Fest. That's not what we're calling it. It's just a working title at the moment. But all right, I'm Aaron.
I'm Jordan.
And Scott.
And we will see you guys next time. This Watch It Later pod. Have a great day.